welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin. If you didn't know, I do a bunch of bookish videos, including this one that you're watching right now. And I have kind of decided that since it's such a popular video, I'm going to try to do one of these every single month. So that video is doing a 24-hour readathon. Last time I'm going to try to beat was I finished 2 books. I also was like halfway done a 3rd book. My goal this time is 4 books. I came prepared, but where's my phone? Anyways, I have a couple options. So I got a Kindle book. I also have City of Heavenly Fire, which is on my May TBR. I have it on an audiobook, even though the audiobook is like 33 hours, but it's a little break. The first book that I want to start with is Funny Story by Emily Henry. This is on my May TBR, and I started reading this a couple of days ago, but I'm on chapter 4, page 31. What I was reading, I was loving, and I'm so excited to get into it more. I also have some fun little drinky drinks when it gets a little bit later. Where is my phone at? Oh, we're gonna start. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Actually, I gotta pee. I'm gonna go read on the toilet. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Go! We're 44 minutes in. I'm already tired because I just had a really long day. I work to do, and then Dylan and I hung out and I did a workout, and you know, I just had like a full day. So I'm pretty much running off of sleep from last night. So there's that. I brought some snacks with me. I have some Pringles, and then I have one of these, it's called a Hostess. I don't know, one of the cupcake ones. Okay. I got an Alani. I think that we need one. I got one of these bad boys. I got the Hawaiian shaped ice. I honestly don't like Alani's as much. I've only had like one of them and I didn't like it. It was like way too sweet for me. So I'm gonna try this flavor. I'm hoping it's not that flavor. I have 2 of these. So I have this one and then like a cherry bomb or something. So we're gonna open this one up and hopefully get some spirit in me. That was so gross. It's not what I wanted it to taste like, but that's okay. Ooh, shivers down my spine. Dylan said I'm not gonna make it, and I'm like, watch me. Hi guys. Oh my god. Athena is so cute. She's at the edge of my chair right now. Look at her. You can kind of see her. I'm sorry. I feel so much better because of my Alani, and honestly this one is, I'm liking it a lot better. So, and then I was eating some of those, but I want to eat my Hostess soon. But it's funny because I was reading this and it came up, like she was saying something like she was talking about lunch as like a metaphor or something, but she talked about a hostess, and I looked at it and I was like, this is a sign. It is 1:39 and we are an hour and 18 in, and I am on page 84. I'm going at this slow right now because I was basically falling asleep, so we're gonna get back into it. I am loving this so much though because Miles is such a cutie patootie, like golden retriever vibes, but like also like lab. I don't know what else to say. I like this concept a lot, other than the part where Daphne thinks like she's like boring because her fiance left. But with that being said, I'm on chapter 9, so we're almost 100 in. Yeah, I feel like I read in an hour, about 60 pages, so we're basically there. What's happening? Why are you crying? Oh my god. She's like, I say I feel really stupid. Mala stops walking. You're not stupid. I just love the validation. I'm also feeling like crying because this is when like Ray passes and he goes up in the stars with Vaseline. That makes my literally want to cry. So you're not stupid. He told you to trust him and that's what you did. He insists. That's what you're supposed to be able to do with people you love. They just don't always live up to it. Oh, hey guys, do I look dead yet? I feel fucking dead. I got ready for bed. I could put Mickey Mouse Clubhouse on. It's fun, right? I don't know if you guys watch this too. Who's got Mickey Mouse? I love this book so much. I finally am at 200 and it is 3:53. It is almost 4 o'clock and I've been doing this for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tell me you're a slow reader without telling me you're a slow reader. Unfortunately for me, I read like 60 pages an hour. So I'm actually reading a little quicker. I'm like 15 pages ahead. So that's good. I still have like 200 pages to go. I'm gonna be reading this all night. I love when men remember the simplest of things. I mean, it is like a bare minimum, but when they like go out of their way, do something that you thought they would totally forget. Like he got her a chai because she doesn't like coffee because it makes her fidgety, and he got her that. Okay, anyways, but I'm hoping to finish this at like 6. Yeah, at this point I'm gonna try for 6. Yeah, no, it's gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna finish this at like 7. The birds are singing and I don't like it at all. Like, this shouldn't be happening. 4 hours and 35 minutes in. I'm literally so out of it. I'm so hungry too. I'm so tired. I need to take some sort of nap today, I think. Good morning. I got the book. I did fall asleep. I finished my book around 7. I think I literally, like, I turned to the acknowledgement page and it literally hit 7 hours. I did pause the timer. I don't know why, because I feel like once it hits 12 to 9, I'm done. We'll have to see, but I did finish funny story. Let me grab the dust cover. Honestly, don't know when I'm gonna get this. Them having to deal with their spouses or their exes. They have a lot of family problems and they talked about that. It really enlightens. With a guy, sometimes you lose yourself. And I can attest to that. I remember like one of my first relationships, thought like I didn't need myself because I was so enraptured with him that, you know, I just didn't hang out with friends and yada yada yada, and it was really bad. It happens, and it usually happens to like newer relationships because you just think that you don't need yourself and you're like, oh, I do have myself, I just hang out with him all the time. And this really showed it. Like Daphne changed her entire life. All her friends were his friends. Her house was his house. It really just talks about, you know, how you don't want to up and move your life. And at the end of this book, even though she wants to be with Miles, she's like, I need to have that independency. I also really liked her relationship with her mom. I look so tired though. I'm gonna start listening to The City of Heavenly Fire. I am 2 hours and 11 minutes in, so 11%. So I just want to have this on hand when I'm doing things. I know I'm not going to finish this in this time, but you know, it's nice to have. So I think I'm just going to go breakfast. But our next like actual book can be Heartstopper. I feel like this is something really easy to get into. It's a graphic novel and it doesn't take a lot of brain power. I do have brain power. I just think I just need a little bit more. I'm gonna get into this. So I'm gonna go make some food. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook and then I will just update you guys a little bit later. I'm going to make some coffee, or I'm gonna go, let's go get coffee. One of my favorite characters just died in a book. I did not think he was gonna die. I thought he was gonna be totally fine. 3 hours and 46 minutes into this, which is 18%. So like we've read 7% of this and I'm on chapter 6, which is page 140. So I'm gonna go cry, but I think I'm gonna start Heartstoppers. I got a coffee from Dunkin', and for some reason like they didn't put like any ice in it, and I was like, this is so cute. 8 hours and 53 minutes into the readathon, and I just finished my second book, which is Heartstoppers. Dude, I literally did not want to stop reading this, and then I got to the last page and it was like, follow along in the next book, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? It was so cute. It was just so quick paced, and I full on fell in love with them. But now I don't have the second one, and I want to have the second one because this was so easy to get through. It literally took me maybe an hour or so. I don't know. Oh my god, and Charlie is so cute. Nick is so protective. I don't know what I would rate it, honestly, because I don't know if I should rate it differently from my regular books, but honestly, I really like this. There's a couple things I could read, but I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. So I'm thinking I want to look around. I don't know if I want to do another romance because I've just done 2 in a row. Like I could do a fantasy or something. Oh my god, I just love this so much. I can't wait to have all of them because the covers together are so pretty. So I want to go to Barnes & Noble and get them. I don't have money for it, but like I can still go. So that's 2 books down. So that was, and like 2 full books too. So woot woot. We're not even halfway yet though, so it's like, okay, I just got ready for the day and I was reading the audiobook, and I am on I'm on chapters 20 or 23% done and I am in 4 hours and 47 minutes and there is like 15 hours left, so getting somewhere. In the meantime though, I'm gonna start a new book and I'm really excited to start this. I'm gonna start Shatter Me. I have only ever heard good things about it. I know these are like 12 books in the series, but this is also super short and I don't feel like getting into a really huge series or like I don't feel like reading a big book. I'm obviously getting into a huge series, but I just have a feeling for something light and chill, so I'm gonna try this and see if I like this. I am 9 hours and 53 minutes in. And then hopefully figure out my SDs because those ones are all filled. This one's going to be filled up.
Hello? Okay, I'm on chapter. Oh my god. Okay, let me sum this up real quick because it didn't record. Cools. I'm on chapter 8. I'm on page 45. La la. And I have no idea what time we're at right now because I haven't checked my phone in a little bit. I've just been reading. But I'm actually liking this. I'm enjoying it. I'm intrigued. I'm interested in what's happening and what her power or deadly weapon is. Does this freaking work? Okay. Hi guys. I tried to film this twice and for some reason it stopped recording. So I'm in the back here. I'm in the back here and I'm just like taking a break in the shade. I'm on chapter 8 right now and I'm on page 45. I'm hoping to hit 100 soon, but so far nothing really has happened. We've learned that this girl is literally going insane because she's been there for 3 years, not talked to one person, and literally is like caged like an animal, which is crazy. Met this guy named Adam and I think he's a love interest. Like I remember people like talking about him, but also I've heard bad things maybe. I don't know. I've been spoiled for this book a couple of times. It looks like right now she just got out, like they're forcing her out, so I don't know where she's going, but I'm really intrigued about her power, who she is, and more about her power. Like, does that literally mean no one can touch her? That's like terrible. So yeah, I don't know what time we're at either. I'm guessing halfway now. I'm sweating my off, but I'm also mad because I did my makeup and I like took a shower. I didn't wash my hair, but I just took a shower and now it's gone again.
My posture right now, I'm like, anyways, what is going on with the lighting? I just came in, it's 5 o'clock and we are 12 hours and 47 minutes in. I'm starting to collapse and die. I did grab a new Alani because I think it's time to pop one open and to start. I did listen to the audiobook a little bit while I was outside. I think because I feel like a slug right now. So I think in probably after dinner, I think it would be a good time. I'm gonna go on a run. But with Shatter Me, I'm on 105. This I feel like is really easy to get through. It's not sluggish, which is good. Lots of things happened. We met Aaron. Cheers. So far, nothing crazy is happening to where I'm like absolutely loving Shatter Me, but I am very invested in the story. Hi. Do y'all see this? Come on. Alright y'all, a little update. I love this. I'm so serious. I think people were saying, or at least when I watched like book 2, a lot of people were saying that the first book is kind of slow. I'm eating this up. It is so good. The tension between her and Warren is an odd type of tension. Like I hate him right now because obviously he's like a terrible, horrible person, but there's something there that I keep seeing, like this vulnerability that he gets with her, which is very intriguing. But her and Adam are so cute. I feel like I'm just waiting for something to happen. Anyways, I'm on chapter 27. I'm about 50% done. I'm on 176. Things are happening right now. Aaron and Adam are like fighting over her pretty much. It's hot. It's a lot. It's everything. I don't think I've ever read a dystopian book other than like their first book in Hunger Games. So I'm like eating this up. So maybe I have to look into more dystopian. We're 14 hours in. So we have about 10 left. I can definitely finish this book and another book, which I'm happy about. I know you guys can't see me really. Anyways, I just went on a run with the dogs. Anyways, I just wanted to say, I was listening to City of Heavenly Fire. I'm 5 hours and 43 minutes in. Holy crap. So I'm on 191 right now. So well, we're probably a little bit more in. It's almost 200 pages in this book, which honestly is good with me. I just wish that, honestly, I found a shorter audiobook, because by this point, if I just did like a couple other little things, I could probably finish normal audiobooks. Let me go shower and then we're going to finish up this reading vlog. Hi guys, I'm using my light for my book to give me some lighting because I don't feel like putting my lights on. And we are 17 hours and 39 minutes into it. And I just finished my 3rd book. I'm very intrigued. I feel like it definitely was a little slower. There weren't crazy things happening, but I'm really intrigued with the story and I'm excited for the next ones. I feel like this one really set up the story and showed us both sides. I like that it was this short, honestly, because sometimes with, I guess not even just with dystopian, I guess just like with fantasy and stuff, it takes a little bit to build up the story and to explain everything. She took the simple way to explain it and I'm really excited. I don't know what to expect. I'm guessing my last book, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see how long this one takes me. I have 2 books that I'm kind of in the mood to read. So we have the Bromance Book Club, which has been on my TBR for a couple months, but I'm really intrigued to read this and I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it. Maybe. Or we have Better Than Fiction, which I just don't feel like reading right now. Or we have When in Rome, and I might do When in Rome just because it's on my Kindle and I kind of feel like reading something off of my Kindle. I think I'm gonna want to read this soon. I don't think I'll have time to fit 2 books in, and I think this one is shorter. This one's like 320. Hey guys. Say hi, Rosie. I moved to my bed because I needed something different. No, I just wanted to tell you guys, I'm literally 6 pages in. Wow. I wanted to say this quote. So she says, "Dry your tears and kick this gloomy attitude in the pants, Amelia." I say out loud to myself because who else does a girl talk to when she's alone in the car in the middle of a mental breakdown? This is me. I'm not gonna lie when I say that I have a lot of mental breakdowns in my car where I talk to myself. It is also 10:36. I took a break because I was really tired. We have we're 18 hours and 23 minutes in. So I'm hoping to finish this as my last one. And I know the basis of this is the first book. To Practice Makes Perfect, and I really liked that book. Leah, who's also in the 2nd book, she's a pop star and she I guess goes out to kind of have some escapism from her job. So she goes to Kentucky Rome, breaks down on this guy's lawn and he's a baker. But yeah, then they fall in love. She's got 3 weeks till she tours, so I'm guessing it's a couple days with each other. So let's get to reading this, and then I will happily allow my car the dignified death she deserves, where there are streetlights, and hopefully not Hillbilly Joe serial killer waiting to dump my body in the ditch somewhere. That's what I think. I didn't know my leg was right there, I'm sorry, but that's what I think driving home. Knock, knock, knock. I scream and jump in my seat, bumping the top of my head on the ceiling. I look out the window. Oh shit. There's someone standing outside my car. This is it. This is the moment I will get murdered, and after the true story of my death airs on Halloween News, all I will be remembered for is my grisly cornfield demise. Oh, it looks like your car broke down. I can't admit to that. I would basically be telling him that I'm a sitting duck. My phone's out of service too. Would you like for me to step out so you can abduct me, or would it be more fun for you to break the window yourself? Choose your own adventure. She said, "Wow, Hillbilly Joe sure looks a lot like Wilderness Ken." I'm starting to fade, and I don't want to do any more reading. It's 11:09. I technically have an hour left, but since I fell asleep and I paused my timer, it's not exactly at 24 hours. It's at, I think it's 18. We're almost at 19. So I'm getting really tired. I'm on chapter 4, and I put I put the font so big. Oh my god, I just can't do little. There's too many words. I've read so many words today. Y'all, you would think that like I couldn't see. This is gonna be great. Tired. It says I have 5 hours to do this. So if I could finish this in 24 hours. But the pace that I'm going at right now, hey guys, I'm so tired right now, and I really want to stick to my plan of trying to stay up for the last, I literally have 4 hours left, but that means I would be done at 4:31, and I would like to go to bed, and I would like to have a full night's sleep, which means I'm going to end my 24-hour readathon, even though I'm kind of sad because I was hoping to get one more in, which I guess happens. Sucks. But you know what? I'm gonna do plenty more of these to come in the future that I'll have plenty to do. For tonight, I'm ending on page 77 for One in Rome. I'm liking this book. I like Amelia. She's so sweet, just kind and generous, and she just, you know, having a moment, but he's like so mean to her, and I hate it. So I don't like him personally, but yeah. That's how I'm feeling at 20 hours and 18 minutes. Even though it technically was a full 24 hours, I just wanted to see if I could get that last bit in when I was falling, like when I was sleeping. But frankly, I do not care. So let me gather everything that I've read and I will let you know my thoughts real quick. Okay guys, so we are at the official end of the 24-hour readathon. We're gonna go through everything that I've read today. Okay, so the first book that we finished was Funny Story by Emily Henry, and this book is 384 pages. I loved Miles so much. He gave me golden retriever vibes like the entire time. I loved the way that he just kept saying like the word, validating her and reassuring her, and they both had their family problems but they both talked about it. And also they just talked about you don't want to make your life around your relationship because then what do you have for yourself? And I personally can relate to that from my first relationship that I was in. So I personally really did like this book, and it's definitely my favorite Emily Henry book. I think my second would probably be Beach Read, but this one overall is my favorite. I think I'm giving this, yeah, a 4.25. I just really enjoyed it, and it was cute and it was simple. Actually, it wasn't simple. I loved the idea of this. Even though it's like a really shitty situation, it's a very intriguing idea to be like, oh, their exes got together and then they go together. It's interesting. That I finished was Heartstopper, and this is the first book. This book is so cute. I love graphic novels. I've always loved them, especially when I was a kid. I just could not get through books. I had a hard time reading, but graphic novels to me were just so easy to get through. And if someone ever came at Charlie and Nick, I would bark at them. Sorry, I thought that'd be funny. I'm just so tired. Okay. I think for this one, I'm gonna give it like a 4.5. It was cute. It was simple. It had my attention. It wasn't too slow. I loved the pacing. And I loved how she brought in like the unknown of your sexuality, figuring out yourself. Can't wait to get into all the other books. And then the final like official book that we finished was Shatter Me. Really like this. I'm really intrigued with the story, and I'm intrigued where it's gonna go. Like I said, I've never really finished a dystopian series, and so this will be like my first one. And I've always heard really good things about these books. There's so many novellas and so many like regular books because we're in a place that I know isn't gonna last long because I know little things about the series. I've just seen fan art without, you know, even wanting to. I had like one part where I was like bored-ish, but it was like a quick-paced read, and I was flipping because I wanted to know what was gonna happen. So I think that personally this was a good first book. We got to see the bad guy, we got to see the good guys, and I think it just starts the book series really well. This one, I think I'm just gonna give it like a 3.75. Nothing special, nothing terrible, but like it intrigued me. So I think I would say like a 3.75. And then this book, 329. So we started One in Rome, which is like the next book that I was gonna really try to finish, but unfortunately it didn't work. I'm like so tired that I need to go to bed, I mean, like, I was not really reading. I felt like I was really skimming, and I want to enjoy this book because I liked the first book. So if anything, I'll do it tomorrow or something. I loved that I got to sit. I'll get into that anyways. But when in Rome, I've only read 77 pages, but for my thoughts for it, like it. I mean, like I was saying, I don't like the guy as much right now because he's really mean to her, and she's super sweet and nice. So that's all I have to say for that. I'm hoping that we see more of like their small town activities and them having more connection. I mean, it's only 77 pages in. Okay, I found my spot. So we were reading it on the audiobook, which honestly helps so much because this book is like, you know, like a bigger one. And sometimes it's difficult to get through, especially just with me in fantasies. So being able to have the audiobook, I got to read for 5 hours and 43 minutes. I like that a lot. And I feel like that's one thing that saved me in this readathon. I read to 209. So we have like a good little chunk going. This is like 700, so we only have 500 left. This is a nice little chunk, and I'm happy about it, and I'm excited that we got there. So let me add 209 to the last bit. So in all, I read, okay, I'm trying to think back to my last readathon. I think in that one I only read like 400, maybe like 600 or something. I read 1,262 pages. I'm so happy. I had a really good time this time. I think just also starting the readathon at night and then going in the morning, it kind of tricked my brain and being like, you're awake because the sun's out. And honestly, I had a really fun day just reading all day. I got through so many books. Are any of them really on my TBR other than 2? Anyways, and I started new books that have been on my TBR for a second and I've been wanting to read. But yeah, just having a full day of reading was just so much fun. I was so ecstatic to do this. I've been wanting to do this since April, but that wraps up our readathon. This time I didn't get a bad headaches, which is good. I'm just glad that I did this video. I was really nervous and I had a lot of fun doing it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this a like and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know every time I post. I feel like I'm slurring my words now and I'm starting to fall asleep. But I had a lot of fun with this and I can't wait to do more and to get even better. But these vibes were good. I will see you guys in my next video.